Hello guys, I was gonna say good morning and happy Thursday at the same time, but happy Thursday. I'm actually live before noon today, so that's good. All right, let's see if this is gonna work for me. All right, I set up a keyword. Let's fingers crossed it that it's gonna actually work for me. But hi guys, hello, hi Cassie, hey Sharon. Hello guys. Okay, come with me real quick. We gotta go do a couple things. First of all, Addie and I are going on a mom-daughter date today. So I need to make sure she's actually getting ready. Addie, I'm live right now, but get ready. We're leaving in an hour and a half. Yep, so get ready. All right, sorry. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Beth. How are you? Kermie. You guys, I slept for 3 hours. Can you tell? Or not? Yes, you can. Got some more blenders. We're going to do some more giveaways on this live today, guys. And all the giveaways from yesterday and the couple from a few days prior all are labeled and going to go to the post office today when I leave. Okay, let's put that roll there. Thank you. Yes, once you guys share the video, if you guys can comment the word change, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Hey, Molly, how are you? Hello, guys. I have a keyword today. I'm going to just wait for some more people to get in here. And I'm wearing the wig yesterday that some of you had so much negative to say about, because I actually really love this wig. And a lot of you guys did not, but I really like it. Even my 17-year-old was like, Mom, that wig looks really good on you. And I was like, oh, really? She thinks it does. See, her opinion, well, sometimes it matters. Sometimes it doesn't. Because if she doesn't like something I like, I still will wear it. Hi, Molly. How are you? Let's pin these little... I'm good. How are you? Hi, Andre and Norma. If you guys wouldn't mind, like, comment, share. Pretty please. And I'm going to tell you guys a keyword today. Let me get this pinned. Come on, pin. Boom. There we go. Good morning, Kimberly. Hello, Nancy. I love this wig too. I do too. And if people don't, that's cool. The girl yesterday, it looks cheap. It was cheap. And I'm okay with it. Okay, so couple things going on today, you guys. Actually, several things, really. First of all, today is the last day to capitalize on Beautiful You's deal. So first of all, we're going to do a giveaway on this live. I'm going to tell you guys right now for Beautiful You orders and for shares, okay? Every 15, I want to do a huge bundle for a share and a purchaser. I'm going to put 30-day supply of supplements. We're going to do a blender bottle and just fill up a package of giveaways for someone. You guys could get 2 30-day supply of product and electric blender. It's going to be a bunch of stuff in a bundle, but you're for sure going to get these 2 things amongst other things in the bundle today. So all you guys have to do is make an order with Beautiful You to enter in. It can be anything, 1 supplement or more, or share the video publicly. And if we get 15 orders, we'll do 2 bundles, 1 for a share, 1 for a purchaser. Okay, that's the first thing. And remember, today is the very last day. Today is it. No more chances after today. You guys, my back actually feels a little bit better today. Fingers crossed. Hi, Faithy. Good morning. Good morning, Brenda. Hello, Teresa. So it's the last day for you guys to capitalize. Brenda, I love you. On the Trim Fit Greens bundle, up to 40% off, and the Trim Fit Reds bundle, up to 40% off. So normally those bundles, these 2 bundles are $140. And with, oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. Hold on, you guys. Ugh. I'm trying to, so you guys can see it. I'm a visual human. Are you guys? So today's the last day to grab either one of these bundles, the greens and trim or the reds in the trim. These 2 bundles are normally $140. It's discounted to $119 plus if you use my code and subscribe, which you can cancel anytime, you will lock in 40% off, which brings it from $140 down to $91.04, which is $48.96 savings, and you will lock that in month after month on subscription. So it's the last day to get these 2 bundles, guys. The last day to get these 2 bundles, okay? No, the probiotic, it melts in your mouth. It's the last freaking day, you guys. Thank you, Beth, for sharing. So if you guys want to grab it, the link is pinned below. And I do have a keyword set up today. It's the word deal or deals. I linked like my outfit, jewelry. I linked my electric blender in that. And also I have a couple of makeup deals I'm going to tell you guys about that are in that keyword as well. But I want to give away some more of these today, guys. So like, comment, share, and then go grab anything from Beautiful You. It can be that deal or any supplement. And the link is below. Okay. Oh, me about to drop these. And also BT Dubs. I'm obsessed with my little electric blender. Like it's fun. I love it. Yes. Can you guys comment the word deal or deals? And thank you, Lisa. And let me know if it sends you guys the moves. I think I want this. I already do the trim tip. What are the reds? Cindy, that's an amazing question, and I'm happy to answer that for you. So the reds help. I'm going to read to you. So they're beets with some high in antioxidant fruit extracts. What this does, so the reds increase nitric oxide production in your body, which helps widen blood vessels, which increases blood flow, carries oxygen and nutrients to the muscles, improves overall health, and important for cardiovascular health. It has cardioprotective antioxidants. It can boost energy, improve endurance, and increase performance. That's what the reds do. So the reds in the trim or the greens in the trim. I don't really like the reds. I don't take those regularly, for full transparency, but these I take every day. This would be the bundle I would personally get, and they're good mixed together as well. But again, you're saving $48.96 on those 2 bundles. Today is the last day. Can everybody like this video once? And you can lock in that for almost $50 savings month after month on subscription if you guys subscribe. It's literally such a steal. It is such a steal. And I linked that below, but if you do comment the word deal or deals, you will be sent all of the deals going on today. So we just went over Beautiful You. My skincare is still 50% off. And Ophir Cosmetics is 40% off, and XNO Cosmetics, if you order $30 or more today, you're going to get a free face mask or free face serum. Okay. So lots of deals going on. Yeah, I'll show it. Don't mind my wigs are back here in a bag because I took them over to my friend's house to try them on. Show them to try them on. So this, I also linked this little flannel little dress, and I linked, the jewelry I'm wearing today as well in the keyword. Okay, guys. So just comment below the word deal or deals, and you will get everything sent to you, like the outfit and then all the deals. Like I said, also Ophir 40% off, and then XNO Cosmetics, if you guys spend 30 or more after code, you're gonna get a free serum or a free face mask, the Life Adjust face mask. So that's kind of a cool promo. So all of those are in the keyword and in the message. Okay. Hello, guys. Thank you, Michaela. Well, if she gets ready, we're doing a mother-daughter day. I told her I'm not going to wait around all day for you to be ready by 6 p.m. when I've got stuff to do today. So we'll see if she gets ready. Yeah, you guys can grab this flannel dress. It's really cute, and it's like a relaxed fit. And then I also linked these cute heart earrings. This is one of my favorite necklaces from the new jewelry drop. And then I linked my favorite ring that we dropped. This ring is almost sold out, I believe. So if you guys want any of this, comment deals and you'll use code LifeAdjust to save on all of the jewelry and the clothes. Deal or deals. Yep. Perfect. It sent to you, Kathy, because it liked your comment. So that keyword worked. Ashley, what's up, girl? Ashley's like, shh, I'm at work. Shh. The flannel dress is killer. Do you like it, Michelle Lorraine? How are you? I don't feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? No, Teresa. TrimFit does not have collagen, although I do take a collagen and sell a collagen as well. The TrimFit literally just helps with energy, appetite control, and your mood. The greens, though, have like 100 superfoods from the earth's surface to the ocean floor. And then our collagen, both the unflavored and the orange collagen have, they have all of your daily vitamins and all of that as well, and collagen. But the TrimFit does not have, no. The TrimFit does not have vitamins. It's just energy, appetite, control, mood. Hi, Nancy. I feel like this time of year, I'm always like, well, I struggle with my sinuses all year round. That's why people in groups say I'm on booger candy, because I blow my nose all the time. But to that I say, it really sucks. I hate it. But ever since my nose was broken, I've had issues with it. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Hi, Kimberly. And then I'm a little bit irritated on my eye from the lash. When I get my lashes done every time, the tape always irritates this eye. I hate it, but like it doesn't irritate the other one. So it is what it is, but that's why I'm red. Right. So we're gonna really moisturize the dickens out of under our eyes. And then don't forget, you guys, that beautiful you. Yeah, the booger candy. That's what the new rumor on the street is in this little troll group. I'm on booger candy because I blow my nose a lot. Like, where do these people come up with this shit? Hi, Christine. Because nobody could just have like chronic sinus issues. That could never be a possibility. Hi, Leanne. It's so weird, right? Especially as someone that, like me, if you knew me in real life, you would laugh at that so hard. You would laugh at that accusation. It's like I can barely really be offended at it, honestly, because it's so out there. Thanks, Lucy. Thank you very much. And then you did, ooh, you got your lashes done. And then my skincare is also still 50% off, you guys. No, I definitely would never and have never. Well, I was taking like chronically, like for years, I took like, and I pulled my wig back, so you're going to see my real hair. It's fine. For years, I took, like allergy pill, and then after a while, it really stopped working. So I stopped taking it. Lisa, right? Well, Rachel, my eyes don't break out from the lashes. It's from the tape under the eyes where I get breakouts. It's so weird. Nancy. Yeah, Nancy, tell them. When I got home from Florida after that accusation when I was in Florida was made in that group, I was telling my husband and my daughter about it. And my daughter literally laughed. She's 17. She laughed and she's like, Mom, do they not know that you don't even like take Tylenol? I'm like, well, they don't know me. That's why they sound weird. But people make up crazy narratives on the interwebs. It's bizarre. Addie, get ready if you want to go. So we can go to lunch and go to Pink and all that, but you need to get moving now because we're leaving in 1 hour. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. Second timer, 10 minutes. There you go. But I'm not going to wake you, try to get you moving again, Addie. If you don't, we're not going to go. I'm not going to play this game all day. Thanks for sharing, Helen. Thank you, friend. Okay. Oh, wait. And also, I'm like the biggest rule follower in the world. Like, people in my real life make fun of me. So my friend Crystal, her husband is a cop. He always makes fun of me because well, first of all, when he drives all of us, he drives, I feel like, too fast, and I get anxiety. And I was telling him a while ago, I'm like, well, I am the one that, like, I'm a cop's dream. I told him, I'm like, I follow the speed limit. He's like, no, you're not. That would be annoying to most cops. I'm like, to follow the laws? I'm like just a rule follower. I've always been like that. I always feel like rules are made for a reason. So Amy, what are you doing? Okay. So let's get to it, girls. Again, comment the word deal or deals in the comments below. You're going to get sent a message today with all my deals going on. My outfit, my jewelry links, the Trim Fit Reds, Trim Fit Greens bundles, 40% off. My Herbal Face Food, 50% off. Ophir Cosmetics, 40% off. And then X&O Cosmetics, if you spend $30 or more. After my code, you're going to get a free serum or a free face mask, the Life Adjust face mask, guys. So that's like a $30 value free with X&O. So just go spend $30 or more and use my code, and you will get a free serum or mask. So that's a really, really cool deal. I always speed. I don't. Melinda, I know. I didn't know what booger candy meant either. But when I was in Florida, Jessica had to tell me what that meant. And I was like, oh, they're saying I'm on DRUGS's. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my gosh almighty. Because I don't look at it. Unless someone brings it to me, I don't see it. I don't seek out people putting me down. I don't need to see that. Hi, Dawn. I also linked the electric blender, guys, which I'm obsessed with. It comes with your little charger. They're like $22. I did link it for you guys, but we'll mix up our drink and I'll show you how it works. I use this all day as my water bottle. And then I have my second dose of trim yesterday with mixed, did I have it with my greens? No, just the trim. And I don't know, I just like using it. It's just a fun little moment. So we're going to do trim. Hi, Nina, how are you? And our collagen. And I sometimes like to leave my greens for later in the day to mix with my tropical Trim Fit later in the day. So they said I was on booger candy. I guess that's DRUGS's that you put up your nose. I guess, because I sniff and blow my nose. I think that means you're on DRUGS's. So if any of you guys do that, you must be on it too. We're on it together. But look. I'm obsessed with this stupid little cup. And today, if we get 15 orders on this live, someone that shares and orders is going to get one of these and a 30-day supply of supplements and some more goodies. So all you guys got to do is click the link below or through that keyword and order something from Beautiful You. And if we can get 15, we'll do 2 giveaways again like we did yesterday. 2 big bundles with one of these. Isn't it cute though? And it has your little cord. And I also linked this for you guys. You guys, we sold 200 of these yesterday. You guys did. You guys are literally amazing. I think we sold out one of the colors on Amazon, but they're still available. Yes, I will, Amy. I'm going to blow my nose and then wipe it with the brush and then use that all over my face. I can do it for you. Just for you. Oh, it's so good. Trim Fit and collagen. It's the best little moment ever. And then the greens, like I said, I'll either take mixed with my collagen and trim in the morning, or I'll wait and take the greens later in the day, mixed with my tropical Trim Fit, because I love that flavor too. It is easy to wash, Amy. Amanda, I washed it fine this morning. Just took the lid off, washed the lid, and then I washed inside, washed the outside, rinsed it. Your part is down here that charges, and this was covered. I washed it like I normally wash a cup. It was no problem. Hi, Kathy. I think the cup is $20 or $22. But comment the word deal or deals, guys. You'll have this in the message has everything in it. So comment the word deal or deals. You'll get the message to my flannel dress, my jewelry today, this cup. You'll get a link for Beautiful You, Herbal Face Food, and then the 2 makeup brands that have deals going. Ophir is for 40% off, and XNO, if you spend $30, you're going to get a free skincare item today. So all of the deals will be in one message. If you just comment the word deal in the comments or deals, you will get sent a message with everything in it. I was very prepared. I linked my dress, the jewelry I'm wearing today. I linked the cup. I was really, really proud. So I need every one of y'all to type in deal and go read my beautiful message. I put a lot of work into, please. I'm just kidding. I'm like, I'm gonna need you all to comment deal just to go look at the message that I so prettily and like got in key and line for you. I can't even speak. Wow. Monica Day, I see at work today. Hey Sabrina, what's up? Yeah, well, and also it's just nice too, like when you are drinking your supplements specifically, like you guys know, especially the trim fit, the tea leaves kind of settle, so you can just like revamp her up and drink her. It's an electric blender. Comment deal or deals. You'll have the link to this and everything else in a message. If you guys order anything through that link, even if it's not Beautiful You, will you come back and let me know? I still want to thank you. But if we can get 15 Beautiful You orders on this live, girls, we're going to do 2 huge bundles for a sharer and a purchaser. You guys know I told you yesterday they announced a new incentive trip and I'm hustling for it. But you guys know I hustle Beautiful You every day regardless of incentive trips. But you guys know if we earn the trip to Puerto Rico, you guys will be going with me. I'll be taking you along for the ride. It'll be in June. I have from January 1st to the end of April to hit it. And I'm going to be pushing. And also we have kicked off our challenge group, guys, for January in my private community. So if you order anything from Beautiful You at any time, you get access in there. We're doing weekly challenges and weekly giveaways, lots of support. I posted in there today one of my favorite recipes, a banana bread low carb recipe. I'm going to be posting more recipes in that community, giving you guys ideas on meal prep. There's lots of support. We're doing weekly challenges and more. This week, the challenge in there is drinking half your body weight in ounces of water every day. Thank you, Tracy. And writing 3 things every day in the group that you're thankful for. And then creating a vision board for your goals for 2025. That's our weekly goal this week. Next week, it's probably going to be some sort of a movement challenge, but every week there'll be a different challenge. And throughout the entire month, I'm doing random giveaways all the time. Like today or tomorrow, I'm probably going to pick a first winner for something. And it could be like a Ninja pots and pan set. It could be an electric blender. It could be 30-day supply of 3 products. It's going to be random giveaways throughout the month in there. Was that the U date release? Amy, I do not know the U date yet. I have to earn that. I'm just, I got to see what the dates are of it. I will try to find that out. I don't even know if they have the specific dates locked in. I'm going to message my girl Tara today that works for you. And she's usually good about letting me know so that we can figure out that market for that time. Yes, just comment deal or deals and you'll be sent all of the information. I just put some cure on my piercings because those have been open for a year now and they're still not healed and I need them to get healed up because I'm over it. So I think today we'll use Ophir foundation, girls. What do you guys think? Ophir is also 40% off too, guys. I'm going to put on a little bit of my Mary Kay nourishing oil first. Is the blender all plastic? It's plastic, no glass, which I'm glad. I think glass cups are really probably better to drink out of, honestly, than plastic, probably. But I personally, I tried to get into glass cups, but I just don't like it. First of all, I'm clumsy. Alexa off. Addie!
10-minute timer stopped on our bedroom.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just putting some of the Mary Kay nourishing oil. I don't have this linked in my keyword, but you guys can message me if you want it. I like to saturate this all over my face, especially in the wintertime. after I do my skincare just for more moisture, or I'll mix it in with my foundation. Because I get really dry this time of year, especially. Thank you, Tara, for sharing. And if you guys go make an order, come back and tell me. But let's try to get 15 U orders, guys. Let's do this. We can do it so we can do 2 big bundles. Last day to get 40% off of those 2 bundles, you guys. It's the last chance. So if you guys have been on the fence on trying the products, now is the time, because at 40% off, you're saving almost $50 on a bundle today. Last chance to get it. I drink half my body weight in ounces a day. So I weigh about 155 to 160 is where my body kind of stays. And I drink honestly 3 liters at least a day. Even that though, that's more than my body weight. Yeah, for the link in the special code for the Ophir 40% off, it's going to go to your messages, Monica. Just go to your messenger. You'll have the message sent to you. But with Ophir, you have to use the link sent in the message, and the code that I gave you. It's a different code. So just comment deal or deals and you'll get sent that information, you guys. So we're going to use Ophir today. We're going to use their primer. This is the dewy primer. It gives you like a dewy glow. And I used this the other day, the Ophir foundation the other day for the first time in months, and I forgot how much I love it. I still love my Mary Kay. I love multiple brands. I know that it's so weird to like multiple makeup brands, some people say, but I do. And I'm going to use the primer from Ophir today and Ophir foundation. Thank you, Tracy. I went shorter and a little less full, and I like them too. I might still eventually want to get them really super crazy full again one day, but right now I'm kind of digging this. Yep, carrot's just the flavor, babe. The regular trim is a light berry, and the tropical is a tropical flavor. It kind of tastes like Smarties candy is what I feel like the tropical tastes like. Oh, thank you, Tara. I wouldn't put the blender in the dishwasher. I personally don't really put any of my blender bottles in the dishwasher. You can, but this one especially I wouldn't, because of the charging cable port here. I think that would be a really bad idea. Because you want this to stay good. And you guys, this is how it plugs in. You just plug it into the bottom, and I used it all day yesterday, and I'm using it today, and I haven't recharged it. And you just plug it in. Let me show you if I can get this to plug in with one hand. I'm not sure. Hold on, girls. I'll show you. Do you see how it's red? Lit up red means it's charging, and it'll be green when it's fully charged. But because of that alone, that part, I would not put it in the dishwasher. I think that would be a really bad idea. But if you guys do want one of them, it's linked. Or if you order today, 2 people's going to win if we can get 15 orders with you. A purchaser and a sharer. Okay, so anyways, all the deals will be sent, girls. All you guys got to do again is just comment the word deal or deals, and you'll be sent everything. And Ophir, again, that's the foundation. I'm using the shade Almond. Again, 40% off of all of Ophir today. And then XNO, we're going to be using 2. Spend $30 or more with XNO. You're going to get, after my code, you're getting a free Life Adjust mask or serum today. Hi, Morgan. But let me bring you guys close. Hi. Hi. I always get a little nervous when you come really close. It's kind of like you're in my personal space when you're this close to me, but I want you to see the foundation. Ophir, it does give you kind of a full coverage, but it doesn't get like cakey and weird. Thank you, Kathleen. Grab the electric blender. Oh, Kara ordered it too. Man, Amazon's going to be like, who's Jess? I'll be like, what's up? What's up, Amazon? Can I get another blender bottle for free or no? Just kidding. But look at, I haven't even pulled it under my eye and on my lid yet where I'm red from the tape. But do you see the coverage? Look at this. The coverage. Oh, Kimberly Kinsey, I love you. You're so sweet. If we don't hit 15 today, that's also okay. I know that I can't hit my goal every single day. But you know that doesn't keep me from trying. That's for sure. But look at how that just covered all the redness. So that's the Ophir foundation. And I'm in the shade Almond. And again, this foundation is everything on Ophir is 40% off today. Just comment the word again, deals or deal, and you'll get sent that link amongst all the other deals going on today for my brands. All my jewelry, if you wanted to grab my necklace or my ring or my little cute earrings, any of that, I linked everything for you guys. I was so proud of myself today. But if you guys think the coverage is good, throw hearts. Shauna Lee, the color that I just used is the color Almond. Rachel, if you want my link to Mary Kay to order those to try them, message me. I can send it to you, baby. Or if you just type in the browser marykay.com/lifeadjust, it should pull up my website for the under eye patches. Yeah, it looks really good. And you guys are up close with no filter. It's really good foundation. Also, I'd use Amazing Skincare too, which is also 50% off if you want to check that out. But my skin has never been as good as it is now, ever. I'm very proud of it. It's not perfect, but it's the best it's ever been. I love the dropped hearts. You need makeup help? What do you need help with, Jennifer? I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm happy to help you. And look at how crusty my lips are. Ew, we're gonna use a lip scrub real quick. I don't have a link for this wig. I honestly don't remember where I got this. I got this wig a very long time ago, and I don't remember where it's from. Oh, Rachel, I got you. Monica, if you commented the word deal or deals, if you go to Messenger, you will have a message from Life with Jess, which is me, in your inbox with all of the deals in a message. Mary Kay is awesome. Yeah, Mary Kay is like my favorite makeup brand. It is. It just is. I love Ophir though. I love X&O. I like some stuff from Spoiled. I like Beauty Shakers, but my most favorite is definitely Mary Kay, which I do have a link for if you guys message me. And then, like I said, but then I also, I can't even say I have one favorite brand because there are different products from different brands that I love. Like if you ask me what's your favorite liquid bronzer, it's X&O. If you ask me what's your favorite liquid blushes, X&O. If you ask me what's your favorite brow pencil, Ophir. If you ask me what's your favorite foundation, it's going to be my little concoction from Mary Kay. So I have different favorites. What's your favorite under eye concealer? X&O. So I have different favorites depending on what the product is. You know what I mean? But this is X&O's liquid bronzer, the color dark bronze. And again, remember girls, if you guys spend $30 or more today after my code with X&O, you're going to get the free Life Adjust mask or serum, which is like a $30+ value for free. And you can also use my code. And that's the color dark that we're using. If you guys have never used the liquid bronzers, they're really good. They're my favorite with the bronzers for freaking sure. It's just nothing compares to her liquid bronzers. Nothing I've used compares to it. It just is the best. So if there's any refills of stuff you need for X&O or, you know, any products you want to try, if you just spend $30 after my code, you're going to get the free skincare item today, which is either the Life Adjust Boom Shakalaka Hemp Mask, which if you don't have my mask, great day to order some stuff so you can get it for free. It's amazing. And then you'll get a free Life Adjust Vitamin C Serum, one of the two. Really, Cheryl? And it's really easy. You see, you just kind of put it, now some people like carve out like this. I just put a little bit up here. I don't like to like contour. I kind of put it like to bronze more than anything. And you just kind of go into like 3. That's kind of like the best way to explain it. And then you just blend it. And It just brings a little bit of warmth to your face. I don't necessarily contour though. I mainly bring it into bronze and like bring warmth back in my face after I do my foundation. But yeah. I don't know, Andrea, my liquid bronzer lasts quite a long time. I don't know how long though. I use it every single day pretty much. So I don't know how long exactly it lasts. I buy all my makeup from you. Thank you, Nancy. You're so sweet. Well, I greatly appreciate that you shop with me. Truly. That's how I have a business, because you guys shop with me. So thank you. Very much. Yeah, well, if we hit it, I will announce the winner on the live. Like I said, I have to stop at the post office today to go take all of the other giveaways from yesterday and stuff. So if we hit it, I'll take it today. Hold on, you guys. Okay, well, you need to get up, Addie. I'm live, so I can't keep coming in here to make you get up. Jennifer, if you message me, I can give you my link for Mary Kay. Just send me a message. Hi, Lorraine. So you guys are up closer on me today. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you're up closer. And then X&O's concealer, the number 2 shade, is I love Ophir's concealer. I love X&O's concealer, and I love Mary Kay's concealer. But if you ask me my favorite, it's X&O's for under my eyes. Oh, good, Tara. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Weight loss is hard. It's like one of the hardest things I've ever done, so I get it. Hi, Crystal. So that's the number 2 shade. The number 2 shade. A. Oh, looks like there's blush on that. I think Addie starts back to school next week. She's still on Christmas break. Oh, Stephanie, you're so sweet. Well, thank you. That makes me happy that you say that. You're so sweet. All right. But see, the under eye concealer, it's good. But again, all the makeup is going to be linked because we're using Ophir and X&O today, which are the deals going on. And I'm going to use my X&O Compact Setting Powder with my Puff Pad, which is my favorite to set under my eyes. This little duo, it literally gives you a flawless little finish. It's the best powder, especially if you have aging skin, if you need a good translucent powder. Like, look. Of course, I still have wrinkles. You can't hide those with makeup because I'm 41, but hi, Mel. I just love this little bottle. It's so cute. Yes, Kimberly, I would recommend X&O concealer. It's been my favorite. I would recommend it, especially if it's on, like, you're getting a discount and you're getting a free product. If you order so much today, yes, I would. Because here's why I like it. Because first of all, it has good coverage, okay? It has good coverage without being super cakey. Another thing, a little bit goes a very long way. So you do not need a lot of concealer. You do not need a lot at all to give you like some brightening effect under your eyes. And if you do have any darkness, it covers pretty well as well. So yes, if you need a good under eye concealer, highly suggest you get the X&O one from her with my code. It's the best. It's so good. Brandy's sending me a bunch of refills. I need all more new liquid blushes, some more liquid bronzer. She's sending me a package today, actually, of some stuff to stock up on because I'm out of like all of the stuff I use every day. Today we're gonna use XO liquid blush too. I'm gonna use Blushin' and Amore mixed together. Hi, Carla. Hi, Sherry. Oh, yay, Amy. Oh, you guys also, real quick, let me tell you something. So do you guys remember, I kept 2 pairs of these shorts, although I'm going to be sending these to Tara because I'm no longer in a size large. But do you guys remember last spring and stuff, we dropped the Jess Lee shorts? Do you guys remember the Jess Lee shorts that are the most comfortable shorts ever? I forgot to send these one to Tara in that last package. I'm going to have to send them to her. Do you guys remember these shorts? They're the most comfortable shorts ever from Jess Lee. Jess Lee is dropping all new prints today in like minutes. Minutes from now, she's dropping all new prints. When she drops them, maybe Amy can put the link in the comments. You guys can grab any of the new prints with my code. But Jess Lee shorts are so good. She's got all kinds of different prints and stuff. I'm getting some of them too. But she will be dropping today and they will sell fast. So if Amy, if they drop on this live, when I'm still live, will you come in here and tell us and give us the link? But new prints are dropping today. I'm going to keep those out because I got to send those to Tara because I need new ones. I'm trying to hit Kim, Beautiful You. Jeepers. I'm trying to do... Oh no, Carla. I'm trying to push Beautiful You because it's the last day for the 40% off those 2 bundles. So that's what I'm personally pushing. Gosh, oh my gosh, I might have to get a cough drop because I can't. Hold on, guys. Okay. Sorry. Whew. So if you want XO, just comment the word deal or deals and you'll be sent everything in one message. I put like the links to my jewelry I'm wearing today with the link and code. I linked my flannel dress. I linked my electric blender. I linked XO. I linked Ophir. I linked my skincare, and I also linked Beautiful You. So everything is in one message. If you literally just comment below deal or deals, you'll be sent everything in one message. Okay, cool. So she'll let us know when they're live, guys. Amy will come tell us. Debbie Pierce just grabbed Beautiful You. Debbie, let me write you down, queen. And I'll tell you what, Debbie, if you're the only person that orders on this live, you're going to get a giveaway for sure. Or we will do a giveaway if we get 15, you guys, okay? Thank you, Patricia. So Debbie Pierce just kicked us off, you guys. Let me go see really quickly what she grabbed. So Debbie grabbed the Trim Fit Reds price lock. So she took advantage of that. Debbie, thank you for your order, babe. I got you. So if we get 14 more, you guys, 14 more, we are going to do a giveaway for someone that orders and someone that shares. Yes, Roberta, they're true to size. And they're the most comfortable shorts ever. But yeah, guys, if you order anything from Beautiful You, it doesn't have to be the deals. It can be any supplement, 1 supplement or more. With my code, it can be any supplement. Do you feel like maintenance is harder than actually losing the weight? Diane, yes and no. You know, at first, I really felt like maintenance was really hard. as I'm kind of into my groove now, months into maintenance, I wouldn't say that it's not hard, but it's not easy either. I feel like I've truly just changed, like, how do I say it? I've changed every part of like my daily routine. So I no longer, like when I, like even if I have ice cream, you know, if I want to have ice cream, I know how to have small portions. So it isn't hard. Now it isn't, but then there are some times where I overdo my carbs for days in a row. And I'm like, Jessica, I'm going to need you to chill out and sit back down, get back to eating low carb-ish. Now for me, low carb is different than other people. For me now at this point, I'm like 100 carbs or less. I'm good at 75 or less. No, these are not sugar-free. They're just the Hall's cough drops. I don't think this one is sugar-free. Sometimes I get those, but not always. The Hall's Cherry is what I have. It's just a regular cough drop. So it's hard to answer yes and no with it being harder than losing the weight. I honestly feel like the first 3 months of my weight loss journey were the hardest so far because I was withdrawing from carbs and sugar, and I was not only withdrawing from eating so much of those foods that I no longer was having, I was also withdrawing from, you know, being used to eating big portions and a lot of calories to smaller portions and a lot less food. So I was very uncomfortable for the first 3 months for sure. I was not about it. There were days I'd go to bed like crying because I was like, I can't do this, you know? And so every day I would get up and be like, I just got to get through today. Just make it through today without trashing my body and eating right. And I just kept telling myself every day, like, get through today, get through today, get through today. You know what I mean? And then after all of the days that you keep going, then you look back and you're like, I lost a whole person. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yes, Roberta, Jessley has plus size. The word is deal or deals. Yes, I can show the dress. Rachel, if you ever want to call me on the phone, we can talk and I can try to help you lose the last bit you have, like if you want to chat. This is it. So it's like a flannel dress moment. Isn't it cute? And I just have it on with some leggings and my boots. I'm going to probably put on some socks to go above the boots with these, but you can wear it as a dress or with your leggings. So I linked it, and yeah, that's what it looks like. I also linked my jewelry, which these are some new pieces I dropped with XNO. Danbury Dove, look at these. This I'm surprised we did not sell out of. This. So all of those are things I linked for you guys too with the code as well. And we'll pull this down once we're done with our makeup. I'm going to do a little bit of Ophir bronzer. Again, Ophir's 40% off, you guys. I'm going to do a little bit of this before I put the blush on. So we can pull our wiggiana down. So we don't have people coming in saying, your wig doesn't look good like that. As if I'm unaware. Hi, Sarah. Okay. So let's pull her back down, get her situated. There we go. Perfect. Better. What is my New Year's resolution? Well, I don't like to make resolutions, for one. That's not something, I hate that word. I don't know why. I think it takes me back to the trauma of trying to lose weight for so many years on the first and never doing it. I don't know. I don't like resolution, that word. My New Year's goals, I'll tell you my goals. My goal is I want to exercise, at least move my body 3 days a week, every week in this year. I want to spend more quality time with Addie. And again, when I tell you guys about goal setting, I don't just put blunt, like random big goals. Like I have a point to do a mother-daughter date day with Addie 2 times a month minimally this entire calendar year. So That means her and I only, dinner, movie, whatever we want to do, twice a month, minimally, just her and I. That's a goal of mine. I have a goal in my business, of course. I have a really big goal that I'm working towards as far as my business goal for myself. And that's about it, I would say. Also, I do want to prioritize, you know, Sean and I's time together as well. I was talking about this last night. Like, I would like it if him and I could commit to 2 dates a month, like just him and I going to dinner. So more time with Addie one-on-one, more time with Sean one-on-one. I have business goals, and then I want to work out, move my body 3 times a week. Those are the main goals that I have for this year. And I want to pay off my house this year. I would love to do that. That's probably a bigger goal that I probably can accomplish. It may not be for a couple of years, but I'm going to just work really, really hard to do the best I can. That way I go into creating the foundation I'm working on, hopefully one day creating in memory of my mother, and I will have 0 debt to me, and I can focus everything on that. You know what I mean? That's basically my only debt is my home. I don't have car payments. I don't have credit card debt. I don't have, I don't believe in credit cards, honestly. I only use those for like my business, anything with business, so I can track it and I pay it right off. But, yes, Norma, right. And the earrings and the earrings and this necklace come in silver as well. And they're just so pretty. I have some other heart earrings from BB Lila, but I'll be honest, these are my favorite ones because they're not as big or chunky. I don't know. I like the angle, like, I don't know how they are like a thinner, they drop just a little bit. I don't know. I just really like how they're shaped. I love how they're shaped. Okay. So I'm going to go in with some blush. Thank you, Heidi. We're going to go in with blush in, which I'm literally, see how I'm almost out. That's why I have more coming. I run out of my liquid blushes very fast because I use them every single day. I do, and I use a lot. What is, like, as far as saving money, like a tip I have? No, I think that's a great question. Well, I would say it is all dependent on how much money you make. You're making a goal, even if it's a small goal, guys. Like, sometimes I think people think saving money, you just can't do anything fun for yourself. That's not true. It really just comes down to just saying every time you get paid, you're going to put away X amount of dollars, depending on, you know, the ratio to your debt or your income to what you want to save. So if you're making 10 grand a month, you know, you could probably put away a couple grand every month, right? Not everybody's going to make 10 grand a month or whatever. If you're making 5 grand a month, maybe your goal is to put away 500 a month. You know what I mean? Or 350 or whatever. But maybe you're on disability or whatever, and you only make $2,000 a month. So maybe your goal is to put away $30 a month. Like, it could be different for everybody. But if you just put a little bit away every month, and so when I get paid, what I do, so I get paid different times with my companies. I have a routine where I look at, say I get paid $1,000. Right away, 30% of that goes into a business tax account for my taxes, because I save all year round for my taxes. And then, Terry Lee, and then I will take a percentage of that, depending on how much it is, and I will put some of that into my savings account. And then whatever I have left, I will put, sometimes I'll put some into my regular checking, or I'll just leave it all in my business checking for business costs. So it kind of just varies, but every single time I'm paid, I save some part of it. So if I get paid 10 times a month from different companies, even if it's only $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 to put into my savings from that, I do that. So that's like a no negotiable for me. Saving money is non-negotiable because I'm just a really good saver, but I also spend money and I have fun and do all of that. But there's like a good balance where you can still do it all. It's just when I get paid, I know right off the rip, that's not all my money, because 30% is taxes, and then I'm putting some into my savings, and then whatever are my bills paid, what's left of that, You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. But don't get it twisted. I still spend money and get things that I like and enjoy. But I also, I do save money. You know, I'm not always gonna be doing well in, you know, doing this business. This isn't gonna last forever. And so I'm very smart and I'm very realistic. Some people I think that maybe come into success in their career go overboard. And this is just my opinion. Some people go overboard and they buy the $3 million home and the $100,000 car and all of these things because they're doing really well, and then it leaves or it ends or it goes significantly down, and then they're left with all this debt. I will never live my life like that. I live like my lifestyle that I live is like on my RN budget, what I made as an RN. And then I just save my money. And but I don't like, I drive a Kia Sportage. I live in my same 2,000 square foot home I've lived in since 2019. People always ask me, are you going to get a bigger house? No, I'm not. I don't need all that to make me feel like I'm somebody, you know, like if I ever became like a multi-millionaire, whatever, nobody would even know I am one. That's like the kind of life that I live. You'd be like, really? She is? Like, that's like how I am as a person. You know what I mean? But no, I don't like to have debt, and I like to save my money, and I like to spend my money on like trips with my family, and I like to spend money to help people, and I like to spend money on memories, like, you know what I mean? Or yeah, doing some stuff to my house, like upgrading my house to what I want it to be slowly, like that stuff. But as far as like buying a house where I have like a $12,000 mortgage, you got me completely effed up. I would never do that. No, you know what my mortgage is? My mortgage is $1,805 a month is my mortgage. $1,805 is my mortgage. And I like that. I like that my house bills are like not even $3,000. Like, well, if like you look at trash, water, electric with my mortgage, maybe $2,500 total, maybe a little less. I like that that's what my bills are, you know? So I find joy in memories, going on trips with my family. I love to I love to bless people in my real life. If I love you and I know that there's something you're needing and I have the ability to get it for you, I want to do that. And, you know, like, I don't know. I just have never been, I've never been one that has really cared a lot about that whole, now I love to like buy clothes and I love my wigs and I do buy stuff I love, but I'm just not someone that, how do you say it? Like, I think sometimes people try to put on a facade to the world for whatever reason, like that they have money or whatever. I've just never been that kind of a person because I really don't, I don't know. I guess for me, that's never been something I've really cared about. I want to live like a small frugal life like I do and be smart so that one day I don't have to work at all and I'm not worrying about anything. I love my Kia Sportage. The other day because Sean's gone right now. I was on the phone with him when I was in the car as I was driving and I'm like, I just really love my car. I'm like, I'm so thankful that I was able to get this last year and I paid it off and I love my car. It's a Kia Sportage, but I'm obsessed with it. Are Maseratis and stuff nice? Hell yeah, but do I want to spend $100,000 on a car? Absolutely not. No matter if you have it or not, I wouldn't do it. Nope. Just personally for me, I would never. Jennifer McKinney just ordered her U. What did you get, girl? 2 down, guys. We only need 13 more. I'm going to try to stay on here and push so we can hit it, guys. But I have to get off of here in about 40 minutes. Yeah, I am simple. If you guys come into my real world, you'll see I'm a very simple person. And like, I had like the jewelry and all this stuff, but it's all like affordable jewelry. I don't wear like all of my stuff I have. So for one thing, Amy, I work for with Jamboree Dove, she literally blesses me. I hardly ever have to buy clothes because she literally pays for my entire wardrobe. I'm so blessed for that. My jewelry, hardly ever pay for jewelry because I get it from my job. So I'm a lot more frugal than people might think. Now, I do spend a lot of money on giveaways. So one of the things I really like to do is support other creators using their code to support them. And then with that, I give to you guys, which supports my business and stuff like that. So I do spend a lot on giveaways. I definitely do that, but that's like a business expense in my head. Okay, so we just got Jennifer McKinney just grabbed, what did you get, girl? She got the Trimpet Earth and Oceans bundle, the 40% off deal. Jennifer McKinney. But I guess I was also raised too, like my mom, when I was really little, she adopted me. You guys know the story. And then she adopted me. And within a few years, she had 3 kids, was a single mom. We lived very frugally, and I don't know. I've just always carried parts of my childhood with me. Like, and I've always worked hard to give my daughter everything that I could as a single mom. You know, like the stuff, like the simple, like the little things, like I would work overtime all the time to give her like the big birthday party every year with like the bounce house or stuff like that. Like that's worth the money for me, for memories versus like material things. Does that make sense? But one girl was like, you say you're cheap, but you're always in jewelry and this. And I'm like, yeah, and it's all free for me. Like, I'm blessed beyond measure because I get it for free, but I'm not buying all of that. You see what I'm saying? Now, sometimes I do buy stuff too, but anyway, I would just say, also don't compare yourself to what other people's bank accounts are versus yours. We're all in different seasons in our life, different circumstances. And I just tell you, if you're making a certain amount a month, okay, so what can you afford to put away? Even if it's only $20, you like, if you put away $20 a month for 12 months, that's $240 right there that you're saving. Yes, that may not sound like a lot, but to some people that is a lot of money. Maybe you can only save $150 a month for 12 months. That's almost $2,000 that you're saving. And if you do that for years, you see what I mean? It becomes autopilot. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a lot that you save. It doesn't have to be, maybe you can only afford to save $15 a month. That's okay. It will add up. And even before social media, I was always very good with my money. I always would save, and sometimes I couldn't afford. There were times I couldn't afford to save anything. Maybe I could only save $5 that month, but I would do it. Oh, Samantha ordered X and O. Okay, queen. What did you get? What did you get, girl? Thank you for your order. Anyway. And I'm going to use the Ophir brow pencil, you guys, which I told you is my fave. And also, it's 40% off right now. Samantha, thank you so much, girl. All right, that needs to chill out. That is so loud. Oh, we're going to go over our blush. We just did a little bit with the, thank you, Samantha. Julie J's lip oil is really good. I'm going to go over with a little bit of the Guava Ophir blush. Just a little bit of it. But yeah, everything Ophir, 40% off with the link and code. Just comment the word deals. Everything will be sent to you in a message. And then X&O Cosmetics, guys. Oh my gosh. Spend 30 or more and you will get a free face mask or serum. Nancy, you just have to comment the word deals and you'll get everything sent in one message, babe. Oh, Kayleen, you're so sweet. Well, and you know, I have been very, very fortunate, you know, and there's no sugarcoating that. I have been very blessed in the online career that I have been given. And yes, I say given because I believe God gave me this. After my mom died, I didn't know what I was going to do because I just didn't know. I didn't want to go back to working as a nurse. And God provided this incredible thing for me, this gift I have, which is my platform. And I have done better than I could have ever foreseen. That's all authentic, raw from my heart. I would have never imagined the success I would have had in online ever. Like if I think about it too much, it always brings me to tears. You can ask my husband. I just feel so humbly like shocked and grateful because, you know, I would have never imagined the success I would have. And I'm so thankful for it every single day. But anyways, I'm very, very, very thankful because I would have never guessed that, if you would have told me a decade ago I'd be doing social media full time, I'd have looked at you like you're literally, you're off your rocker. I would have been like, you're crazy. You know, I would have never guessed it. And the fact that anyone even wants to watch me and follow me is very humbling for me because I'm just like a normal hot mess person. I don't have it all together. And I feel honored that people watch me. Like 165 people are watching me right now. That is a lot of people. And that many people take time out of their day to come see what I have to say. Like, I don't know. If you think about that, it's just so like, it's humbling for me. Like, who am I? I'm nobody. I'm not famous. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a music artist. I'm just a normal 41-year-old person that is imperfect as all get out. And people like to watch me. That's always very humbling for me, always. Oh, nice, Donna. I'm so glad. Hello, Susanna. How are you? Oh, yeah. Exino dropped 5 new lip oils too, guys. She's sending those to me. So 5 new lip oils she dropped too. So if you guys go order those or anything on Exino, $30 or more, you will get a free skincare item. Let me go look and see what they look like, the colors. Oh, Brenda, you're so sweet. Oh, here, ooh. So there's a Valentine lip oil lip trio that just dropped. And then we have like this new color, Romantic, Valentine lip oil, My Sweets lip oil, Sweetheart lip oil, Mysterious lip oil. So there's a lot of new lip oils, and you can use my code. If you grab just like 3 of those, you'll hit that $30 after code and get a free skincare item. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a great question. No, my goal was never to do this ever. That's what I always tell you guys. I became an influencer on complete and honest accident. This was not, there are some people that like, this is a goal of theirs. And I love that. That was not ever my goal. I was an RN. I planned to be a nurse for my entire career. I never like, doing social media full time was never like a goal of mine. And like I said, if you would have ever told me that I would be doing this, I would be like, me? Like, who's going to watch me? I'm just Jess. Like I would never have believed it. So, I always say that this happened to me on accident, but I also feel like there are no accidents because I feel like God is always there in the midst of all the crazy and life. And, when I first went viral, I did not mean to go viral. Actually, it was on a whim. I went live in a keto group that was a public group where anybody could watch, whether you remember the group or not. And I went live with my then 10-year-old making fat bombs, and it got like 9+ million views. And I went from overnight, I had maxed out on 5,000 friends on Facebook, and had like at least 1,000 or more messages in my inbox. Like, it was pretty insane. That one video took off, and overnight I had many people that were trying to reach me. It was crazy. And so I started a keto group because I was doing like, keto stuff, and it built very quickly. Lazy Keto with Jess. It's now Low Carb with Jess. But, and then I was sharing, at the time I was taking supplements that I was kind of share on the side, but I was still working full time. And that's kind of how it all started. And I was doing my side business, like sharing my supplements, but also working, 60 hours or more a week as an RN. And my mom was killed, you guys know, in April of 2018. And that kind of stopped my whole entire world. And that was the moment, like, I remember telling Sean, we were in bed one night and I was emailing with my boss 6 weeks after my mother was killed. And I was emailing with my boss, and I remember, I get choked up. I'm a lush. I remember looking at Sean and I said, I'm not ready to go back to work yet. I was like, I'm a hospice nurse. I'm like, I'm not ready to go be there for people when I'm hurting so much, because I was still grieving my mom. Like, she was murdered. Like, that was something I was not ready to go back to. And I told him, I said, what if I just try to push my supplements for a month or two to give me more time so I can at least make a little bit of money? And Sean was like, yes, honey, whatever you got to do. We can cut back on costs. We can cut back on things so you can stay home longer. Because he knew I was literally barely surviving, truly, at that time. It was the darkest time of my whole life. And that's how it all started. And so I started in the midst of like horrendous grief, is where I started my really online presence. And I started talking more about my supplements. And I kept telling myself, if I could just make $2,000 a month, like that alone, we would be cutting it, short with all of our bills, with both of our incomes, but we'll be able to make it, right? And so that's kind of how it started for me. It's always a very, hey babe, oh, you're on here, honey. Thank you guys for the stars. We were making fat bombs on that live. They were a peanut butter chocolate, like fat bomb treat. Anyways, my point is, like, social media was never like a goal of mine to do this work. It kind of happened. And so in those couple of months after she was murdered, we look at, if you can imagine, one of the most special people in your life murdered, just gone in an instant. You don't have time to say goodbye. You can't catch your breath, just gone. And then not only that, but they're taken so horrifically that it haunts you, right? So this all happens. And then within a few weeks, I'm supposed to go back to work as a nurse, taking care of people and their families as their loved ones are dying. There was just no way I was going to be able to do that. And so again, it just started with me telling Sean I need longer. He picked up extra hours so I could stay home. He literally did everything. He did everything from cooking, cleaning, working a ton of hours every week, because I could barely get out of bed every day for months. Probably I already knew, obviously, Sean loved me, but I really found out the depth of his love for me after my mom was murdered, because he carried me. He carried our entire house. And I remember being like, if I could just make a little bit of money on the side, sharing the supplements at the time back then that I was taking, then I can have more time to like grieve and like maybe get myself together. And that's where it started. And then I kept going. And, 1 month turned into 2 months, turned into 6 months, turned into 12 months, turned into brands reaching out to me being like, hey, do you want to partner? Would you like a code? Will you try our product? Turned into, then I met Beauty by Tara, which she will always be someone that helped change my life. Like, Tara means a lot to me for a lot of reasons. First of all, she's like my sister. I love her so much. But Tara was who told me one day, she's like, she knew, like, I already had a presence online, obviously, and I shared ketones, and I had a pretty large following, probably 50,000 followers at the time. But she's the one that told me, like, she's the one that got me into affiliate marketing. She's like, you should sign up for X and O Cosmetics, get a code. And I was like, but I'm not a makeup artist. And she's like, Jess, people will watch you. You should do it. So that little push got a whole other plethora of doors open for me. So I started with X&O, and then I got with Frankie Rose, and I had collabs with them, and then I got with all these other brands, and it's like been this ripple effect, you know. And then I met Krista, and Krista is who I bought my supplements from, you know, for the first time, to help her meet a sale goal, never intending to even like them, let alone share them. And I built a full business on my supplement company alone, a full entire business, and they've changed my life. So it's like, there's been so many like little, all of these people you meet along the way. That's God in my heart. Like, God puts these people in your path, and I feel like everyone's for a reason, whether that's to better you, to hurt you, to make you learn and grow, whatever. And there are some people that were in my path that were like, helped bless my life so much, you know, and I wouldn't be where I am in my what I do without some of those people. It's just the reality, you know? And so that's how it happened. It wasn't like, oh, I want to do this. No, it was not like that at all. So that's kind of how it all happened. And like I said, I have been more successful than sometimes if I think about it too much, I can't even comprehend it, because I'm like, how do I deserve this? Like, why do I deserve this? And I feel like I don't deserve it, because it's been so amazing for my life and my family. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I know that I'm humbly thankful every single day. And, you know, if you're in a season where you're really struggling and you're going through the darkness, if you just keep hanging on, the light comes again and it finds you. And, you know, it found me, thank God. Not the earring, just this random earring in this whole bucket here. Like, what in the world is that even from? Yes, they did find out who killed my mother, Shannon. My mother was murdered by her next door neighbor in 2018. And he got life without parole in prison, so he will never be able to hurt a soul again. So we did get justice for her in 2021. But, you know, what a cool thing social media has been. Like, and, you know, you look at like all of the bad things, because there's a lot of bad on here. There's a lot of really mean people and ugly people on social media. There is, and there are a lot of savages out there. And there's a lot of people that watch you praying for your downfall. Some people don't like to see you have success or whatever, and there's a lot of that. But there's also like a lot of love and kindness, and a lot of people that want to see you win and succeed, and people that you meet through social media become friends for a lifetime. Some of my best friends in my entire life I met because of social media. And like you guys, you know, you guys are like, all of you that support little old me. I'm nobody. I don't ever take that for granted. Like, if you could just see my gratitude journal, I gratitude journal every day. You guys are on it every single day, because I always remember I would not be where I'm at without the people that support me. And that was the people along the path. I just told you guys about Tara and Krista, and all these people that have been on my path, on my journey on social media, are how I'm where I'm at. It was me a little, but it was also a lot of meeting people that loved me and wanted to help me be successful, and maybe gave me a little push, or that's all like been relative. And then, you know, meeting you guys, and some of you guys finding me, and something I said resonated and you decided to stick around. Like, that's how it like develops. It was like an organic thing that I just wanted to spend a couple months home after that to grieve. And I built an entire business, like Life Adjusts is an LLC, And I'm actually meeting with my, who does my taxes, my accountant in February about possibly moving Life Adjust to an S Corp. And again, all of this is just possible because of you guys and the people that I've met along the way. Like, that's how it's happened. And I'm just so thankful. I know I tell you guys all the time my gratitude, but I truly am so thankful. Like, you guys have changed my life, and not to live a lavish life, but just you've changed my life in so many ways, you know, like so many amazing ways. And there was a time where in the darkness I didn't feel like I really had a lot of purpose, or like, why was I stuck here when this happened and I'm so miserable? And you guys helped be a light. You guys were also part of pulling me out of it. You know what I mean? Like, there's been so much, you guys have done so much more for me than just using my code and buying from me. It's been like a joint little relationship. You know what I mean? No, I'm live, you guys. I'm still live, friends. Hi, friends. And also, God is always in it. And I know your faith, and I'm not trying to push mine on you, but you're on my page, and God is the center of my world. And nothing I have done or gotten through has been without him. You know, even in the darkest of times. Yes, Claire, I do. I live, Tara lives in Washington State. I live in Colorado. Jessica lives in Florida. Krista lives in like Denver-ish area. She's about an hour from me. That's another one of my goals. Me and her need to spend more time together because we live so close, but yet life gets so crazy. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me grab some Kleenex, guys. Addie. Okay, well, we'll try for tomorrow then. Okay? All right, sorry, guys. I'll roll too. All right, I need to put on some brails. Oh, Tanya Lee, I'm so sorry you lost your son at 21 from an asthma attack in my arms. Oh, I can't imagine that. I'm so sorry that you had to live through that. That's horrible. I've been trying to get that cup if they're not complaining. Yes, Shannon Diaz, if you want the cup, just comment the word deal or deals, and you will get sent a message to you that has all the links for all of my deals today, including the electric blender bottle. Yes, I have one child. She's 17. I just have one. And one has been plenty for me, okay? No, in all honesty, my daughter's amazing. I love her so much. She's the best part of me is her, for sure. But I will show you. I have one daughter. This is my daughter, Addie. She's 17. I just have one. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I've always kept my faith. That's one question I get a lot. Like, when my mom was taken, you know, did my faith in God change? No, never. My faith has never wavered. I don't believe that God is why she left. I believe that was how she was taken. That was Satan. That was not God. God was there when she came to him, but God is not the reason. And I also believe it's just, these are deep beliefs. We talk about we have free will, right? And sometimes we put ourselves in situations that are not ideal, and we can't blame God for what happens in that or whatever. You know, I've never blamed him for her murder ever. Never, not once. Chris Crowder, I'm done. Chris Crowder said, I'm not your enemy, Jess. I just want your husband. I'm dead. Chris Crowder, Sean even knows your name. He knows who you are. He's like, oh, Chris Crowder. Barbara Lane, I'm still live, babe. I'm not a hater. I just want your husband. I'm done. Hi, Michelle Colley. And I also believe that being good to people and a good person, I believe that you are blessed. And I think sometimes I wish I could just sit down with these people on the internet that are just so mean and ugly to people and be like, I promise you, your life will enrich so in every way if you just start living your life from a point of like a love and like want people to do well and be kind. I truly believe that comes back to you too. I will always believe in karma, good and bad. And I believe that you get in this world what you give. And if you're in a miserable state and you stay there, but you're putting, negativity and meanness onto people, well, you're probably not going to live a fulfilled life, right? Oh yeah, Crystal and I live about 25 minutes away, 20 minutes, 25. I see Crystal a lot. There's no code for the cup. You just use the link that's in the message. Oh, Gloria. The share word is the word change. Chris Crowder is still your man. Nancy Thompson, you've never blamed God. I love that. And I'm so sorry you went through that. You see, like we're just talking here, and so many of you guys have already gone through like traumatic things in your life, losing your son in your arms. I hope I never know what that feels like. That's horrific, right? And you look at like, if we look at the world, how much of us, we go through so much bad. Life is already so hard. And that's why I don't understand when people just want to be mean and ugly to people for no reason. Like, you just don't know what people have walked through, they're going through, and why would you want to like make people sad? I just will never understand that, because life makes us sad enough already. Life jacks us up enough without the help of people to do that for us on top of what we already deal with. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for changing the video, meaning changing it, like sharing it, Did you see what I did there or no? Yes, Meredith, baby, I did get it, Queen. I believe I did see it. If you message me, though, and I can double check, or let's look really quickly, Meredith. Let me go look. Yes, I did. It went through, it actually technically went through at 12:20 last night a.m., but I do have it. It did go through, and it shows the subscription processed, and it was the optimized collagen peptides. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, Gloria. Yes. No, I answer, I'm pretty open with most things. I saw my mom 2 days before she died. It was a Monday, and I was getting ready to work. So I worked as a night nurse in the hospice inpatient unit at the hospital, and I was a charge nurse. And I would have what I would call me and the other charge nurse on nights, we'd call Hell Week every other week for us. So I was getting ready to start my Hell Week, which was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12-hour shifts. It was horrible. Like, I worked so much. Every other week I would work that many days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12-hour shifts, off Thursday night, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12-hour shifts. It was horrible. And Monday, I was going to be going back to work that night. I just had like my easier week, and my mother needed, like, she was struggling with finances and stuff. And she was a smoker, and she needed cigarettes and Pepsi, priorities, duh, right? Like the things that we love. For me, it'd be like coffee, stuff like that. And, she also needed some gas in her car. And so I told her, I said, well, I'll meet you there's a gas station down the road from her house. And I said, I'll meet you down there. And I actually got into an argument with my mom the last day I saw her too. So I'm an idiot, and I was driving there, and I ran out of gas, which I've run out of gas once in my entire life. It was that day. And I called her, and I was on the side of the road, and I'm like, can you go get me some gas in a gas thing and bring it to me? And obviously she didn't even have the money to do that. Obviously I was going to help her. How is she going to bring me it? But I got mad at her. I'm like, how come I can never depend on you? And I was so upset that day at her. Like, just things that it's always tell you guys, you never know what the last thing you're going to say to someone is. Anyways, Sean was at work. He ended up going to get me gas, bringing it to me. And he was so sweet. He didn't lecture me that day because I already felt dumb enough that I let that happen. Because I live about I live about 10 minutes, 11 maybe, 12 minutes maybe from like a bigger city with a gas station. And I was like, oh, I'll be able to make it. Well, I didn't. And anyways, I got to the gas station. I apologized to her for getting like sassy. I was just stressed out, and I got her and I was a quick visit. I was in such a rush that day because I wanted to get back home and take a nap because I had to work that night. And I was rushing. And so I got there, bought her stuff, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta go. And I hugged her, and this was at a gas station. And I remember what's so crazy is like, you look back on moments that day. I remember sitting in my car watching her drive away, and I remember sitting there staring and watching till I couldn't see her car anymore. And in the moment, I'm like, why am I watching her drive away? It's so crazy. Like, have you guys ever had an experience like that where it's like almost like subconsciously, you know, that's the last time? I just remember thinking, why am I watching her drive away? It was so weird. I'd never done anything like that before. And I watched her, and I like watched her pull out, and I watched till I couldn't see her car anymore. And I just sat there, and I was like, well, that was weird. Anyways, and I went home. But, you know, you look back on retrospect, and that was the last time I saw her. And then, you know, that night she texted me and was like, I hope you have a good week at work. Thank you for always being there to help me. And her last words to me were all like super loving and kind, and I couldn't do anything without you. And, you know, I'm so grateful for you and all this stuff. And then she was supposed to come to dinner to my house on Thursday to talk about, I was trying to get her to move in with Sean and I and Addie because she was struggling. And, oh really, Tina? I didn't know that. Well, I'm not going to say that I put that bad luck because I couldn't live with that. I've carried enough of guilt already as is. And we were supposed to have dinner that Thursday. Well, she died. She was killed Wednesday late at night. And so Thursday morning, I was trying to go to sleep after work. And I was really restless that morning for whatever reason. I was so restless. And then I finally fell asleep, and then I was woken up by detectives in the coroner's office. Yeah, I'm not gonna like think that that's why. I can't live with that for sure. I've already carried a lot of guilt for a long time. I carried guilt because she lived with me for a long time, and she moved out a year and 4 months before she died. And if I would have never let her move out, she'd be here. But it's like, how do you make an adult not do something that they're going to do? Like, I have no control over grown adults, you know? And then it's like, what if I didn't work that night and I was home and she was at my house for dinner or stayed at my house that night? I could have prevented it. Like, I live with those scenarios. I lived with a lot of guilt for a long time until I finally had to let that go, because if you don't let the guilt go, it'll ruin your entire life. And it was ruining mine. So I had to let that go because there's nothing I could have done to save her. But that is one of the reasons I don't think I'll ever work in nursing again. We're getting real vulnerable today, because that night at work when she was being attacked and taken, I couldn't save her, but I took care of four other people's moms that night on my unit that were dying. And it was blocks from where she was killed. And that is something that I will always carry. And then people are always like, well, will you go back to nursing? And they're like, you don't never know. No, I will never go back to nursing. And that's just something that's a part of my trauma that I will never be able to go back to it, because I actually have resentment towards that now, because I was working and I couldn't save her. And then people can say all the time, well, you can't. But again, unless you're in that, you don't know how you're going to feel. And so for me, people are always like, well, so if social media ends, will you go back to nursing? No, I'll work at 7-Eleven. I'll work at McDonald's. I will never go back to working nursing. I have no desire to do it. That passion's kind of been robbed from me. And that's okay, because there's other things I can do. But no, I will never, ever, ever, ever. I keep my nursing license active and all of that. I keep it up to date, but I have no desire to ever go back to it. I don't think I ever could. I would probably have extreme convulsions, shakes, and such bad anxiety. I wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way. It makes me shake just thinking about trying to do it. No. Yeah, that was taken from me. That was another thing. It was. But again, you know, you can just use the bad things that happen to you to ruin your life, or you can try to help someone sharing the story or doing something good from it. And I'm trying to do that. It is hard though. Yeah. Well, and like you guys are saying some good things, but some things in life we're never going to know why. We're never going to get that answer. And like, this is like some of the conversations my husband and I have, like really deep conversations about stuff at times. Like we'll talk about, you know, once I see her again and I get to heaven, you know, none of it's going to matter then, right? Because I'm not going to ask her, well, why didn't you go home? Why this? What really happened? Because at that point, nothing will matter, because we'll be in heaven and I'll be with her and I won't care. So it's like some of the things we're never going to have the answers to, like why me? You know, those are things that we're never going to know. I do believe that God doesn't give us more than we can handle. And not that he gave that to me, but I do believe that he can help anyone out of the darkest of things. And I just have a testimony of that myself. But there are some things we're never going to know why, because unfortunately, I feel like just as much as like God's in this world, so is Satan, and he is in people that don't look like they're bad people. And it's just, that's what it is. And, you know, there just as much as there's love in God, there's also the opposite. And that's why we always have to be aware at all times. Unfortunately, the world we live in now is very scary. And can you guys imagine what kind of a crazy psycho mom I am to a 17-year-old girl? Can you even imagine? A lot of the battles her and I have is because I'm so psychotic and neurotic and stressed every time she leaves me. And that is trauma from my mother's murder that I carry. Who are you going to be with? Who's there? If she doesn't text me right back right away, I start freaking out, getting anxiety, shaking. Like, it's crazy the things that trauma can do to you. Like, I make myself sick sometimes with it. Oh no, they get all of us. What happened with Facebook? What happened, Kimberly? I'm sorry, I had missed a comment or something, babe. I missed something. But yeah, Addie and I have definitely gone through rounds of like that. I'm way more like neurotic than all of her friends' moms. And she's right, I am. But they've also not gone through what I have. So, but that's one thing I work on in therapy to this day is that. Because I think once something evil like that touches you as a person and your family, you no longer just see it on TV and know it's out there, but you know it's out there. You know, it hits you, it's different. Like if you were to watch my mother's story on a crime show, you'd be like, that's horrible, and you would have sadness, but you would be like, that would never happen to me or someone I love, right? Because that's always what we think. And then it does. And because I loved watching the crime shows. I can't watch any of that shit now at all. But like, you know, you always think it's not you, and then it is you. It is your family. And then I really struggle on navigating being a mom to my 17-year-old and not being psycho. I mean, a lot of times, to be honest, I don't want her to go anywhere. I want her to stay with me all the time so I can protect her. And that's something I work on in therapy, because I always think like something bad's going to happen. It's like that's one of the things what is it, like you live constantly in that like fight or flight response. Whenever that child is not with me in my home, I am not at peace at all. She's out with her friends. I'm in a constant state of anxiety and worry and checking my phone. And like, that is one thing I actually, at my last, I was on a Zoom with my therapist days ago, actually, and we were talking about, you know, because he knows some of the stuff that I struggle with her. And we were talking about that. And yeah, I make myself like physically sick sometimes just worrying. It's insane. And so I try to like be a little bit less psychotic, but you know, if I text Addie, she has a 7-minute rule. If I don't hear back from her in 7 minutes, I'm going to start being a psycho, calling her. And I am like that. And I know, like, in the moment, I know I'm being neurotic, but I can't help it. I need to hear her voice, know she's okay. But it can be bad, and she does not like it. We've got into lots of arguments about it. So I've been trying to, like, be like, okay, when she leaves, okay, I'm only going to text her when I know that she's about to where she's going to go. Okay. And I try to, like, I'm trying to navigate tools that my therapist is helping me with on, you know, being a good mother, but not being crazy, overbearing, and like I am. So it's been hard though. And, you know, unfortunately, Addie has to suffer with the result of that, because I was already like a helicopter mom, and then this happened, and it's a whole new level that I can't even explain. It's bad. But I've been doing a little bit better. I mean, she may be like, yeah, kind of, Mom, but I say yes and let her do stuff, even though I don't want to let her do stuff. You know? But, and she's 17, so she's a teenager. She's going to make stupid choices. She's going to be out with a bunch of young kids. You know, it's like all of those worries you already worry about with your teens, and then that extra layer that I've gone through that makes me even more crazy. Yeah. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes I make myself physically sick stressing about it. Like, ask Sean. I really do. Yeah, she'll understand it when she's older. I mean, Addie understands it to what capacity she can. You know, she understands, but she also is like, but Mom, I have to still, like, be able to do the things I want. You know, like, it's a battle. I will say what's kind of crazy, we're talking about this, is on, was it Christmas night or the day after Christmas? I don't remember. We actually had like a really heart-to-heart about it in detail, about like her dying and kind of like just a lot of processing we both did. And you know, like why I'm so neurotic, and she's like, Mom, I'm so sorry that you lost Grandma, because she's like, Grandma was like everything to you. And we really were able to bond and talk about like how she feels with her passing, but also like why I'm like the way I am. And she had a little bit, she understands, but also she's also 17, you know, you're 17, you want to go do what you want to do with your friends, you know, like it's, oh, Kathleen, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I don't know what I was going to say. It just left my entire brain. But yeah. Yeah, we got into some deep convo today. I know a couple of you guys asked what happened to my mom. I really don't want to get in the details. I just can't. I'm not in the mental space to do that right now. But if you go to the top of my Facebook page, you guys can always rewatch. I did a live a few years ago and I talk about it. And I encourage every woman in the world to watch the video, because what happened to my mother is probably the most horrific thing, sexual crime, murder that you've probably ever heard. And I do feel like there's a lot that you can take away from it as far as an awareness and an increased awareness, the buddy system, educating the people in your life you love, the women, your daughters, sisters, moms, even if my mom lived in a independent living facility place and this happened. So if you want to ever check out her story, if you go to the top of Life with Jess, it's actually pinned right here. You just click that and you can open up a video that I did, and I talk all about what happened. It's very hard to hear, so if you're around kids, I would just be by yourself. It's very, I go into detail. I also talk about, I have the link pinned of the DA's after the trial, like the article, and my interview with the Good News with a radio station. There's like a link to that. And I encourage everybody to watch it if you have not, and to share it, because again, I think that when you go through something like that, all you can look at now is like, is there something good I can bring from this? Because there's not a lot of good that can come out of this if you look at it face value, but I have to look deeper as to there are lives I can maybe help save, and that's what it was all for. Like there has to be something good that comes out of it. So for me, it's sharing it, talking about it, and making it not an uncomfortable thing to speak on, and that you guys watch. So if you want to, I encourage you guys to all do it. I can also put the link of the live in this live for you. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna put it right here. I just put it in the comments if you guys want to save that link for later, and you can go click it and watch it. But that's where you can kind of hear what happened. I know it was the worst like sexual assault case in this state of Colorado in the last 50 years. And it's very bad, but I also feel like, again, goodness can come from it because awareness. And you know, what's really fulfilling for me is I do get messages, I wouldn't say super regularly, but regularly enough that people have messaged me saying, this incident happened over the weekend, and I saw this girl at a bar, and she had been drinking too much, and she was alone, and these guys were trying to get her to go with them, and I stayed and I made sure she was safe and got into an Uber by herself to get her home. Or just like, it just brings an increased awareness to, even if it's not you, but your surroundings of other people, that we watch out for people. And I just think it will be, just watch it if you can. If you have a little bit of time to yourself, watch it, share it to people you love, share it to your Facebook. That's a cool beauty of social media. As much as the negative can be, it can also be a really great platform to get messages out to masses of people, to help people and all of that. So if you ever have time to watch it, please take some time and watch it and share it for me. It would mean everything to me if you guys would do that. And it was a very hard video for me to make, and that's why I pinned it, because I can't make that video all the time. It's too hard for me. But it is there. All right, we're gonna put on the Ophir dark brown liner, which I keep forgetting I even have this liner, this brown, and I love this brown color. Thank you. 2025, my book will come out for sure. I don't talk about it a lot, but I've been working on it a lot. So I definitely hope to have my book out in October of this year, her birthday month. And that's my entire big plan and goal. That's one of my business goals for 2025 is my book. So it's coming. That one was from Ophir, and it's the rich brown color. So if you guys commented the word deal or deals, the Ophir is 40% off. You'll be sent the link in the code. That's the color it was, Joni. Jackie, what palette, honey, are you needing or wanting to get? Which palette are you talking about, friend? Which one? Amy. Amy, are the Just Lee things up yet or no? Okay, I'm gonna go in with, this is one of the palettes from Ophir, guys. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things real quick. I'm writing a book, Cheryl, yes. I've been writing a book for years. It's a book, it's called Through My Eyes, and it is a walk down from my last shift working in nursing to kind of like how I found out to, my book is very much like, it's her story, but it's also like how I survived it and what that whole journey looked like from start to now. And also I go back in time, and you get to learn a lot more about me as a person, kind of where I come from, and you get to learn more about her. And but it's called Through My Eyes. It's basically this journey of living through this through my eyes, and I get into detail on the trial and just every part of really hard parts of my life after that I've gone through that nobody knows about yet, that I really get into detail about. It's going to be great. It's going to be a really good, very, very good book. I actually worked on my book this morning for like 2 hours. So it's funny that you asked about that, but I'm working on it. Oh, oh, Jackie, if you want to buy my butterfly palette, if you send me a message, I can give you a link and a code for it. My butterfly palette is one that I dropped in April in memory of her. She died in April. We dropped it last April, and it says, when I see a butterfly, I know you're still here with me, and it's like bronzers and blushes and highlights. If you message me and just say butterfly palette link, send me a message, I'll get it for you. Or if you comment butterfly palette link, I can send you guys a link and a code. I'm happy to do that. I am trying to see which one do I want to use. I need to get my butt off of here. Ew. Do I want to use this one? I kind of want to use that brown. I'm going to use the quadratic palette from Ophir, the Orange Caves one. All right, we're going to go with this brown. This has like a shimmer to it too, this color. Teresa, I probably won't launch it until October is my goal, babe. There's so much that goes into a book, and finishing it, getting it reread by multiple people for editing, publishing it. There's so much that goes into that. But I do plan to hopefully have it on Amazon in a paperback form by October. That is one of my big business goals for this year, is my book. So yeah, if she can get her butt up so we can actually go, we probably will. We'll probably leave in like an hour or so. I try not to be too hard on her. I'm like, she has a few days left of her break, so I'm letting her be a little lazy, I guess. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this orangey color because I feel like it matches my shirt. Ooh. That is pretty. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are looking forward to my book. That makes me very, very happy. I was talking to my husband, or no, my adopted mom recently about my book, and I'm like, but I just feel like is it going to be good enough? I'm not an author. And she goes, Jess, nobody is an author until you write your first book, and then you're an author. She's like, I'm like, oh, well, that's a good perspective, I guess. But I worry, like, is it good enough? Is it going to keep people's attention? Is it, I've read a lot of excerpts out of my book to my family, and they're all like moved by it. They think it's great, but I'm like, are they just saying that? Is it, you know what I mean? I just want it to be perfect when I release it. And I just want it to be perfect. And the point of the entire book is for you guys to be able to, like, you're looking through my lens of this entire last almost 7 years. And you're living through the moments that you're just gonna, it's obviously impossible to articulate certain things I felt, because unless you go through it, you're not going to know. But I'm trying to really do my best to articulate in words moments and what it was like. And I even get really detailed into conversations, verbatim of conversations I had with people and stuff like that. So it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of sadness in it and a lot of tears as you read it. For sure. But I think there's also going to be a lot of good that it will bring. And honestly, one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to write a book years ago, here's why. Because unfortunately, there will be people that go through the murder of someone they love. And there's no outline on how to navigate that. It is the hardest thing I've ever survived. And the main reason I wanted to do it was to almost make like a guide for someone that will go through it one day and what to expect. Because I think that you have all these like expectations of what the trial is in this, because you watch TV and nothing prepares you for what the reality of it is. You know what I'm saying? So like my original plan was, obviously I wanted to help people that will go through something similar. And I also wanted her story to be out there for awareness. Those are like the two main reasons I wanted to do it. Number one, though, was honestly for the navigation piece, because We went through so many roadblock after roadblock after roadblock with trial and getting to trial, and then COVID hit and it put another, you know, it was so much. So you guys just get to get like a little bit more on the inside of what all that was like and everything, because it was a lot. Fun, well, true fact, which is not really funny, but I haven't even still been able to bring myself to go see, so the district attorney and the lead detectives, I got really close with them, obviously, and our, they were like, her name is Veronica, sorry. And she was like our person, our guide through trial. And she was like our advocate, and she was incredible. Once we finally ended the trial and we got the guilty verdict, and after all of the years that we had fought to get to that point, I still haven't been able to go see those people in person. And I feel like it's almost like a chapter I want to completely close. But it's also like, I want to see them, but it's like, I struggle. I emailed the district attorney probably 6 or 8 months ago. Well, no, it was in April. We had talked on the phone because something had happened, and he was trying to get parole, which they obviously denied. So he keeps me updated, and he calls me periodically. And I remember I told him on the phone, I'm like, I know that you probably think I'm flaky because I still haven't been able to see you guys, but it's like, I had to see them so much in their faces, although they did so much for me. It's like also really hard for me. It's so hard to explain it. And he's like, Jess, I totally understand. When you're ready, we'll go have some Mexican food, whatever. And they're just so loving and kind. But it's hard to explain. Like, you would think that wouldn't be so hard, but it is for me. For whatever reason, it's so hard for me to commit to going to dinner with all of them. I don't know why it is. I don't know. But it gives me anxiety. So I know like I'm not ready to do that yet. But anywhoosies. So anyways, we had some good conversation. You guys, thank you for listening to me today. I hope that, you know, something we talked about, you know, spoke to someone, and something good comes from something we talked about today. Also, pick up the phone today and call someone you love and just tell them you love them. Do that today. Do that today. I'm going to do that today. And don't text. Actually make a phone call. Okay? Everybody do that today? Okay. Is that good enough? Oh, it's kind of a little... Yeah, all of that we just chatted about is in my book. Yes, 1,000,000%. Yes, it is. Yes, all of it. I think. Ooh. Ew. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on, you guys. All right, we're gonna do a lippy, and then I'm gonna get my butt off of here, so I can go. I got to do some more work stuff. See if Addie and I are gonna go hang out, like what the plan is. Yes. So my mother did see me start social media. I mean, she saw my group kind of blow up. She started to see, I started losing some weight before she passed. She got to see me fall in love, and a guy loved me so much, Sean. So yeah, a lot of people ask that. Yeah, Sean knew my mother very well. So she got to see a lot of great things. Yes, she did. Okay, I'm going to put on this one. But no, she didn't get to see like the capacity to do social media and like my success. No, she wasn't around for that. So that was the color Off Pink lipstick from Ophir. And then I used the color Pink Smoothie in the lip liner. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. And remember, just to go back to housekeeping things, because, you know, this is also my work. If you guys want to capitalize on the 40% off bundles with Beautiful You, with the trim fit and greens and or the trim fit and the reds, today is the last day to grab that. So again, the keyword for today is the word deal or deals, and you'll be sent all the deals for today to you directly. And is there any other questions about anything before I jump off of here, guys? Let me know real quick if there's anything else I can answer before I go. Oh yeah, Joni, she was already very proud of me. She was like just like who I am, and like becoming a nurse, and as I was a single mom, and she told me all the time how proud of me she was. So I definitely agree with that, for sure. Okay. Love you too, Cheryl. How can I did not see you on here until right now? Or did I already say hi to you and I just don't remember? Cheryl, how are you, friend? How are you? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, my back, you guys. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna throw these wigs back in my little drawer. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. You guys, I'm trying to keep my freaking office as clean as I can. It's always hard for me. Yes. Oh, no, it's okay. Yes, this is her. Well, this is her when I was like probably 17. I was probably 16 or 17 when this picture, that's my grandma. She's also in heaven, obviously, but that's my mother. Yeah, that was though, like I said, I was probably 17 when that picture was taken. I can show a more recent one though. I mean, that I have. Yeah. Okay, Amy, that sounds good, friend. Give me a second and I'll find one for you. Okay, where is it? Here's one. That's her and Addie when Addie was little. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. That was her birthday. But yeah, this is her. She basically is the older, I look just like her, I feel like. And then this is her with me. Her when I was in her belly, baby shower. Those are some pictures of her though. Her and I. This is when I was like 16. Yeah. That's her and I. She was a lot heavier at that point, and then she got heavy one time in life, and then that was it, and then that's me. These are like, this is when I was little too. That's her. I think that one. Yeah, those are just a few. But anyways, okay, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a good day. And if I can answer anything, let me know. And like I said, if you guys want to grab the Beautiful You deal, today is the last day for you guys to snag that up, okay? But I love you guys so, so much. And yeah, I better get off here and go get some work done. And yeah, I'll be in my inbox too, by the way. That's actually literally, I'm going to get off of here and run to the post office to deliver packages, and then I'm going to be in my inbox working. So unless Addie actually gets up so we can go do something. If not, I guess we'll do it tomorrow. But anyways, I love you so much. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys.